Alright, let's get straight into it. This is gonna be the best and only Yelan guide you'll need. So, Yelan is an off-field sub DPS. She scales off of HP, and her E is a dash she does and surrounds the enemies, and when you press the E again, it hits everyone with Hydro. Her ult does this big, massive damage of Hydro, and then it kind of works like Xingqiu's ult, but instead of water blades, it just hits them. So it's the same thing as Xingqiu. Constellations, C1 just gives an extra charge to her E. C2 allows her to deal more Hydro damage based on her HP, which can trigger only 1.8 seconds at a time. C3, as you know, only levels up her E by 3. Same thing with C5, but it does it for her ult. Constellation 4 increases all party members' max HP by 10% for 25 of every opponent marked by the lifeline, and her lifeline, which is the E. When lifeline explodes, a maximum increase of 40% max HP can be obtained in this manner. Pretty self-explanatory. And then this one, after using Depth Current Dice, which is her ult, Yelan will enter a mastermind state. In this state, Yelan's normal attacks will begin as special breakthrough barbs. Um, so those special breakthrough barbs are these attacks, and that is what that is. So that is basically what she does as she normal attacks with her C6. Weapons. Alright, let's go straight into weapons. Vorni's Warbow. For me, personally, it'll be probably the best bow because I want a lot of ER. Why? I want her ult and the artifact set I'm running her on. It's 4-piece emblem. You can run other artifact sets depending on how you want to build her. You could probably run her on a 2-piece Shimenawa and a 2-piece Heart of Depth for the Hydro damage bonus. But realistically, you want this 4-piece emblem. That is the best, in my opinion. Oh yeah. And the weapons, by the way, I think Bonus Warbow is the best because you get one. But if you don't have that, maybe you have Sacrificial. And you can use Sacrificial. Or 5 stars, obviously. Her 5-star weapon, best in slot. I do not have it, unfortunately. Almost Bow is not that great on her. But if you have it, you don't have Bonus Warbow or Sacrificial, be my guest, you can use it. More attack won't hurt. But for people who are low spenders or no spenders, Favonius Warbow would be best. For her. With artifact stats, let's go back to that. You really want ER and HP, realistically. So you would want HP Flower, obviously, Attack Feather, crit rate, crit damage. I unfortunately don't have them with the HP or ER. Then you want an ER Goblet Sands. You want an ER Sands. And I only have a small amount of HP. You would want to run a Hydro damage bonus Goblet, and then a crit rate Circlet. You would want to crit rate because Harmonious Warbow, crit hits have a 100% chance to generate a small amount of particles, which will regenerate 6 for every character. For the character. Can only occur every 6 seconds. So that's why I'm running that. Crit rate Circlet to target crits. But that's basically it for Yelan. Talents, you want to level up her ult first, then her E. And yeah, that is Yelan. Highly recommend ascending her to her last one. And when she ascends, she also gains crit rate, so crit rate shouldn't be that hard to build on Yelan. Alright, let's get into some team comps. Alright, so this is one of my favorite team comps, so Yelan, Vaporized Team D-Luke, Xingqiu, Yelan, Bennett. I know I said Yelan does basically what Xingqiu does, but it doesn't hurt because both of them combined is crazy. Insanely good. And don't mind the name, D-Luke mid, but D-Luke's pretty good. Alright, let's move on to the other team. This team, Hyper Bloom. It's amazing that I can't even describe how good this team is, but it's amazing. These are the only two teams you should really run Yelan in. Me personally, these are the best teams. But as I showed off earlier, my travel team, Zhao for his E, Law for his E, Sayu for her E, and Kaza for the E. Obviously, the rolling, the elevation, the running straight, and going straight too with this E. But that's really it for this. It's not really need to go in that complicated. So I'm gonna show off this team in the Abyss. I do not 3-star it because my first team is pretty bad, but this team is amazing. So let's go into that, and that'll be the end after the Abyssal showcase.
Shine down! I see everything! Share my knowledge! Busted! Game's up! Fun's over! Covenant of the Deep! Everyone hold hands! Illusion shattered! Hey! Make yourselves at home! Things are about to get dicey. Allow me! Everyone hold hands! Stop! Gotcha! Sharing my knowledge! I see everything! Game's up! Fun's over! There is no escape! Hey! Quiet now. Everyone hold hands! Hold the line! Things are about to get dicey. I see everything!
Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider subscribing, liking, and hitting the notification bell, and drop a comment if anything I can do better. But anything would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching.